There's a common saying that first impressions are important. The same applies to the presentation of the offer that creates the image of the online store. We know from experience that product photos or photos on advertising banners in the store are its showcase, so it's worth taking care of this important aspect to make the offer more attractive and strengthen your sales. In the era of strong marketing techniques and sales, not every photo will sell a product or attract the attention of a customer who is already browsing a tab in your store. The photos must be good, professional, and of high quality because they are very often a key element in the customer's purchasing process and can have a decisive impact on whether the customer completes his purchase or leaves the website. Good photos of the products you offer not only increase your chance to sell, but also affect another very important aspect of your business, namely, they build your brand identity. So what to do to catch the attention of your client? Here are some important aspects to consider when running an online store. Knowing how big the competition is among online stores, we have relatively little time to interest the customer and encourage him to place an order in our store. On the product card, the place where all information about a given product is located, it is worth presenting several photos of the selected model in different angles. In effect, both a photo of the entire figure in case of clothing and from the waist up or down, depending on the product itself, but it is worthwhile to zoom in to bring closer, for example, to the texture of the material. We suggest choosing photos where the model is wearing a specific product so we can see how the dress or pants can lie on us as an additional advantage towards placing an order. The absolute must-have are quality photos that are sharp, not blurry or pixeled. In the case of cooperation with a dropshipping wholesaler, you have no influence on what photographer the wholesaler will employ for a specific session, but you can decide not to sell products with low quality photos in your store or those where the shot is unattractive or does not attract the consumer's attention. In addition, something that works personally for me are indoors photos. For example, in a cafe, a restaurant or on the streets, which simply look natural, then photos on grey background in the studio with visible technical processing, retouching or Photoshop. No less, it all depends on the business strategy you adopt for your store. If you plan to sell in marketplaces such as Amazon or eBay, take into account the fact that some sales platforms require photos on a white background, so it is worth checking in advance and making sure that the supplier provides a format that will meet specific requirements. Regardless of whether you are just looking for a new supplier to cooperate with and reviewing its offer in terms of attractiveness, including of course its photos, or you're wondering what may be the reasons that your store does not sell as you'd like to, pay attention to representation of your offer through photos provided by the wholesaler and in particular focus on the following. Check the quality of the supplier's photos, that is, no pixels or blurred frames. Next, the size of the photos, as they should be large enough to present the product well. Verify various photos depending on the product. A uniform style to support your business strategy. Product on real models, not just typical product photos. Photos in a natural environment, such as cafe or restaurant. If you need a recommendation of a supplier with good photos, send us an email at info@megamo.co.uk so we can help you choose a perfect partner for cooperation from among our 300 wholesalers.